Go and had, we were on a roll and had a really difficult, it was a great environment, and we were expecting the same thing, sort of had, high expectations for ourselves coming down here, and I was just so pleased, I know all the older alums will tell me that Bill Bradley had a lot of triple doubles, but that's amazing, and it's a really good win, but my goodness, I'm so proud of Xavier, and it's a sign of being such a complete and very good player. And then Phil making 6 threes on the road. It's a really fun place to play. They're really good, and a quality win for us, and a really special moment for our program.
Xavier, was that the most complete 40 minutes this team has played?
Yeah, this year for sure. I mean, we've kind of been going through it recently, trying to figure out, what we are as a team. And I told the guys, I felt like we have one coming in this game. I felt like, even within it, I think we, had some moments where we were kind of coming undone a little bit. But I think overall we were able to, I think the morale of the group was very together the entire time. So I feel like we always knew we were winning the game. And down the stretch, I was like, I think it was like 3 minutes left. Looked up at the score, and I felt like it was exactly last year. I was like, hey, bro, we can't lose this. Not twice, so I felt like we did a good job closing out. And yeah, overall, I felt like we were making shots the entire game and guarding hard, so I think so.
Xavier, what does it mean to you to make program history in this storied program and to do it in a win in a hostile environment against a really good team?
Feels great. I think the stats might look crazy in terms of the assists, but it's really just because Phil was hitting a lot of shots today, a lot of shots. So I knew that kind of was coming. Obviously, I wanted to knock that off because I felt like I came close a couple times, but it was more just playing good basketball together. I knew eventually, we'd have games as a team that was, everything coming together, and me for myself. So yeah, it felt good.
Did you know you were?
It means a lot to me, and I mean, I'm so proud of him. But goodness, there's so many good players, and the first one, it's amazing.
Xavier, the St. Joe's coach compared you to Devin Booker. When you hear that, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I love Devin Booker's game, so that's definitely cool. I think they're very well coached. He's a good coach, so that definitely means a lot coming from him. Never got that one before, so that's a good comparison, I'd say for sure.
For Xavier and/or Mitch, did you know before that drive and dish to Cade that you were 1 away from the triple double? Did you know where you were at statistically?
I did not.
Did you have any idea? Some manager telling you or something?
I mean, well, actually, I did know I was close because I looked up with I don't know, maybe 10 minutes left, and I knew I needed 2 or 3 assists.
Okay.
So I knew I think I knew I had 9 going, and felt good when I went in for sure. I thought I got fouled, and I was like, he's definitely not going to finish that too. And I went in.
It's not the assists and points. He's so, it's rebounding. It's amazing. He's getting 10 regularly.
Mitch, a word on Phil, because I don't think that triple-double happens tonight without his shooting.
And, Phil he's truth serum. When you talk to him, he just tells you exactly what he's thinking, which is great. And it's also, as a head coach, it can be really, it can be awful. But he's such a good player, and I thought we saw what we've been seeing in practices and what he's able to do. He unlocks a lot of things in people, especially personalities, because he's got a big personality himself. I thought he was just terrific.
All right, Phil, what are you thinking then right now?
I'm excited to eat this cheesesteak. That's right back.
Where's the cheesesteak from? Do we know?
Who knows?
We'll have to look into that.
Mitch.
Go ahead, Jerry.
Phil, is this something you kind of feel like you've been building towards?
Yeah. I mean, I've been kind of hoping to kind of have a game like that for a while, especially now, finally kind of getting minutes. Yeah, it's kind of something you've been hoping for, and I feel like it's been building up to it.
Mitch, what does this performance tell you about this team?
Well, it's good, and I sort of don't want to ruin the evening, but we play at a really good Furman team on Saturday. It'd be really, really good to sort of follow and get on a roll here. We've seen that before, but most importantly, it means that they did something special on the road together. And usually when you do something like that, all it takes sometimes is that in college basketball. That's the best part about it.
Phil, can this be something you guys build off of? And how can you continue to stack good performances on top of one another?
Yeah, I think in Myrtle Beach we didn't really perform how we wanted to, so we were emphasizing that we needed a big win here. Especially we knew it was going to be a hard game. We lost here last year, so we kind of wanted to build off the losses more than we want to build off this win. But now Coach always says there's no going back. Sometimes we kind of like a couple guys have made like jokes about it. We always say there's no going back. So there's one good thing, maybe. But now we really think now build off the loss. Now we have some momentum, keep the momentum.
How much did you guys just need a high quality win like this too?
Badly.
Yeah.
Mitch, Ivy League teams have trouble scheduling. They have for a while. A-10 teams have trouble scheduling. They have for a while. How important is it for two good teams this level to say, yeah, we're going to play each other?
I think it's great. And this isn't a home and home, and we're not getting any money, and it's no return. And we've done that twice. So thanks to Billy and bringing us down here, and you know, it's been really hard for us to find games. So I'm psyched about this one, and we get to be in our own beds in 2 hours.
Any chance they would come to you in the future?
I would love that. I'm not sure they'll pick up the phone, but I would hope.
Mitch, what's the closest year we came to a triple-double?
Oh God, 10 turnovers maybe. Does that count?
You never had 10 turnovers.
I'm not nothing. Not even close.
Not high school, anything?
No, no, God, no, nothing like this.
You think these, obviously your team is among the favorites to get out of the league and get to the NCAAs, ideally. So are they. You think these are two teams that are at that level come March?
I did. They're the three guards are as good as we've seen in Fleming, right? It's a really difficult team to cover. We can play both big and small, and the small lineup's difficult, and Xavier makes us especially difficult when he and Phil are involved in the screen. But you know, look, the whole season's in front of us, and if we had lost tonight, it would be like, okay, what can we take away that was positive? But you know, we wanted this one. It was a really important win for us.
Last question.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.